Obviously, I'm pretty sure she looked more like his type. So that kind of had me in my feelings a little bit. I'm like, here is this man. This man was literally everything on my list. When I tell you this man was everything on my list from top to bottom, and he was a freaking asshole. So when that happened to me, I ripped up my list. I said, you know what, God, I only want who you want from me. And I'm going to stick to my 3 principles. And that's faith, family, and finances. And that's it. I don't care if they're tall. I don't care if they're short. I don't care if they're chocolate. I don't care if they're light. I don't care if they're big, whatever. As long as I have these 3 traits, that's it. And at that time, I said, I'm not dating men who are my type anymore. I can't date men who are my type because they piss me off. They treat me like shit. Literally toxic for me. So again, I found myself healing, and I was like, maybe there's something wrong with me. I had to realize that my worth didn't rely in any man. Just because he couldn't see my worth doesn't mean that I wasn't worthy. Another thing is, right after that situation with him, the guy from the first video, my spiritual awakening video, he reached out probably to try and apologize. But at that point, like I said, I was not trying to hear it. I was done with everybody. I was like, I don't need an apology, bro. I'm healed. We're good. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I fucking hate men. But for some reason, I still had this much hope, faith with mustard seed, that I was going to find love. I was still determined, but my plan was to go completely ghost. I was going to save my money, pick one of these little countries, either in Europe or South Africa, Australia, wherever, and I was gonna find a local there, and I was gonna have his baby. Parents would be calling me like, yo, we haven't seen you in a couple months, where are you? And I'd be like, well, I moved and I'm pregnant, so I will see y'all when I have a baby, okay? And that was my plan, and I'm dead serious. I wasn't gonna tell anybody. I was gonna pack my shit and leave. But I'm at my other job. I work 2 jobs, y'all, but one of them is in the entertainment industry, and y'all will soon see what that is as I go on with my spiritual awakening journeys. But I am around certain celebrities, certain influencers, particularly here in Charlotte. And I went to work one day, and I'm still sitting there mad as fuck, like I hate men. And I caught one of my co-workers checking me out, like really eyeing me up and down, looking at my booty. And I called him, and I gave him a dirty look, and I was like, this is not what you fucking want. This ain't what you want, bro. And he looked away, and I was like, yeah, you better back the fuck up, because I will eat you alive. I will eat you alive. I was already kind of just like, this ain't what you want, because online it said that he was married. But I went to his Instagram page, and I started looking at his socials, and I was like, I don't see any pictures of him and his significant other. So I was like, okay, maybe he's recently single, or maybe they're not together, I don't know. But I just kept seeing him eyeing me from a distance. I was like, God, I'm not falling for this shit. You always do this to me, and I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm not. So I put up this defense barrier, like, this ain't what you want, back up. As I'm leaving work one day, and again, I have to purposely wait 30 minutes later, because all of us were not allowed to be on the floor at the same time, because this was back during COVID protocols. So this was last year, early last year. I'm walking downstairs, and I'm getting ready to go on the floor, and I turn the corner, and I bump into him, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, excuse me. He's like, yeah. I'm like, God, don't play with me, God. Don't play with me. You always do this to me. From that moment on, just us crossing paths, it opens a supernatural path that I never thought I'd be on. I know this person's watching me, and they probably wondering if I'm going to talk about the situation that has happened, and I am. Hey. One thing about God, he don't play about his people. And you will see that I'm telling the truth when you see where this person is in his life and where I am. God, he don't play about karma. He don't play about karmic judgment. So, especially me being a Capricorn, y'all know we rule by Saturn, okay? So, we put the hammer down. When we got to make that judgment call on people, they don't like it. And I was not ready for the things that I saw in my dreams, the things that happened to me. In the specific cycle that I'm on, there are certain women who can relate to the experiences that I went through. I hope hope and pray that they speak up. I don't want to be the only one speaking about this. I'll get into all the details in my next video. And I truly appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Forever Chosen. Take care.